Good morning. I am Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm glad you're here with me today. I have a fun project for us. Okay, so for today, I have this fun little calendar. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, which is really a neat, nice size because you can get 2 out of a page. And then it's scored at 3. Let me turn this around. It's scored at 1/2 inch, 3.5 inches, 4.5 inches, and 5.5 inches. So that makes this little accordion thing here, that makes it all come together. Okay, so it's gonna go like that. Okay, but before we put it together, we're gonna decorate it. And we're gonna call, let's see, which one's the front? We're going to call this the front, the one with the edge that goes over, because that'll look nicer when it's sitting on the table. This will fit under your computer monitor. At least it fits under mine easily, but I have a large monitor. But it's kind of nice. It could just sit on the desk. It'll be adorable. And so I decided that I wanted to use the teacups. I haven't used the teacups at all, and I just thought that's a perfect thing for me because I should have put adhesive sheet on this, huh? I always have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee at my desk. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use a tape that Stampin' Up! Does not sell, only because it comes in little dots and it sticks where you want it. And since I didn't put the adhesive, I would have put an adhesive sheet on here if I was thinking about it. So I am going to use this adhesive because it just sticks to the area, especially when you do it on your mat. Pretty much it sticks to that area. We'll see how much it shows. And so this was die cut. I'm showing you what I used. I used Cup of Tea, which came out in the annual catalog a couple of months, well, almost a year ago now. And so I'm just going to line that up. Whoa, maybe. There we go. And then I am going to, let's see, I have a square. I have 2 squares here. One of them was cut with the, oh gosh, my brain went out and I use those all the time. Help me, guys. You guys know what this is. It's that little dotted square set that I use that has squares and rectangles and all kinds of shapes in it. And it'll come to me, so I'm going to keep working and I'll tell you when it comes. Oops, I don't want to use that adhesive. Let's get, well, I already put it on there now. So we'll put that on our rectangle here. And then I'm going to add my coffee cup, but I'm going to put dimensionals on that. But before I do that, I'm going to add my leaves. So I've stamped the 3 leaves that are in the set, these 3 leaves in Pool Party. So one of them is a little lighter than the other 2, so I'm going to put that one in the front and just stick those 3 in my cup. Okay, let's not tear off the stem this morning. I'll get a tool, get my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to put them together first. I'm almost thinking I want the 2 back ones on dimensionals. You know what? I want the 2 back ones on here on my square. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on those. Let's pull that glue dot off there. I want those on my square. And then the other one I'll stick on my teacup and it'll give it some dimension. And I'm probably going way over the top of my little stand here, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's okay if it sticks out. It's not going in an envelope, which is a nice change. Okay, and then I'm going to put my other one on the back of my cup. And that will give me some dimension. because I'm going to attach that with a dimensional. I'm going to spread those apart a little further. I will get this today, right? Okay. All right, now that's good. I want those a little higher so that they look like they're in the background. Okay, let's get a couple of dimensionals. So I am going to put one right over top of that. That'll help hold my leaf there so it's not going to go anywhere. And then just one over here and one down here. And we'll add that to our little rectangle here. Just like that. Kind of off, aren't we? Maybe I should come over a little bit more. There. Okay, and that is going to go right here. But first, I've got, this is a stripe that's retired. It was in the, I think it was a freebie, actually. I think it was free in the celebration catalog that we had at the end of last year. I love black and white. To me, black and white goes with any color, whether it's red. I'm using Pool Party with black and white. And then I have a strip, this is 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have a strip of black to go behind it that is, hey, I made it, 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. And I'm just going to put this along the bottom of my little thing here. Just like that. So this is going on the front, on the bottom. So that's above those score lines. And then I'm going to stick this right here. Just going to cover it up a little bit. Oops, my black isn't showing over here. I was hoping it would show there. This is one of the patterns that I'm going to go a little higher. Maybe that'll help. I want it to show. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals as well. When you do dimensionals, it kind of does show what's underneath. It just, gives you a little distance there and kind of shows what's under there. Oops, I forgot my trash can. And so, I think before I put this on for sure, I need to do my calendar part. So the calendars come from Tailored Expressions, and they are like 2 1/4 by 3, I think. And you get 10 in a package, and they're real inexpensive. And they're kind of fun to do different things with. So this is one of the things that we can do with it. And they come with this nice piece of strong cardboard on the back. So I'm going to attach that to this piece of black that I trimmed, and I will put all these measurements on my blog. So that you guys can grab those measurements and don't have to figure it out like I did. And so I'm just going to attach that to there. These little calendars are amazing. They sell like crazy at craft fairs. I'm not kidding. And then I'm going to center it. And now this is where the trick is going to come in, because I don't think my teacup is, I think my teacup's too big, guys. It is. It's way too big. I'm going to let it stick out, like you guys said. That needs to be dimensional, though. Okay. Here we go. This is going, this is it. This is the way it's going to go. That one there. This one here. And I'm going to let that one go over that way. This is going to go back on the back of here. And like I said, we're going to just leave the cup handle hanging out over. I Nope. We're just going to leave the cup handle hanging out over. Whoops. Dimensionals. Let's get those dimensionals going again. How many times have you ever done something where it just didn't seem to come together like you thought it was going to? Boy, I just thought this would be so cute because the cup of tea would be perfect. Okay, we're going to leave the cup handle hanging out over. We're going to attach this. I'm going to have to work with this, aren't I? I think I'm going to have to practice. Okay. I am going to stamp my little Stampin' Up! Logo on the back here, my copyright logo, while I have this thing flat. And that's going to go this way, right there. And let's fold it up. I'm going to fold this over, and that's where I'm going to put my adhesive, is on here, on this little 1/2 inch at the top. So I can do this without getting glue all over my hands. Probably should have done tear and tape. Okay. But I wanted the glue so that I could adjust it. Yep. If I just lay it down and press it, that would work best, huh? Okay, let's see how it looks. I know what it needs. How about a little bow? Just a little one. Bow is always good to hide everything. You guys should see me when I'm creating. It's a mess. It's a disaster. Everything is everywhere until I get done. And sometimes I will have all kinds of things cut out. I mean, this morning the table was covered with stuff, and because I was creating yesterday, that's cute. Stick it up a little higher. And so this table was covered with stuff, and I just took it all and put it all in a basket. But there are flowers that are cut out that are not used. There we go. Add a bow. And some bling. Add some bling. That'll do it. So there is my project for today. I'll put the link for her calendars on my blog post. Thanks so much, and you guys have an amazing day today, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.